Hi. So I'm speaking to you, from a hotel room, and I wish my room looked like this, but it's one of those things that I still dream to have on my vision board. But I want to talk to you about how to set yourself ready for a fabulous day. I know that as women, we usually have a lot of things on our plate. And I have a ritual. There are 5 things that I do every morning before I get up from bed. And I want to share that with you. Maybe it just might help you. So, no matter what time you sleep, it's important that you sleep for at least 6 to 8 hours a day. At least those are doctor's orders. So, if you're not sleeping up to 6 to 8 hours a day consistently, you might want to check why and start to deal with those things because the body needs the time to recuperate and relax. Now, some of you may be in strenuous jobs that will not allow you to sleep 6 to 8 hours every day, but from time to time, you have to kind of look at your sleeping habits and find things that enhance your sleep. So, what are the 5 things that I do before I get up in the morning and before I start anything for the day? The first thing I do when I wake up and I open my eyes is to, of course, say a prayer. Is to thank God for keeping me through the night. Because there are many people who sleep and never wake up. Let's never take His grace for granted and think that we deserve to be alive. The fact that you get up in the morning, you open your eyes, you're breathing well, you're not feeling a headache or a pain, it's time to say, Lord, I'm grateful and I thank you. So that's number one. Never be in too much of a hurry to just tell Him, Father, I thank you for today. That's number one. Number 2 is I take time to meditate. Now, my husband and I, we call it resting after sleeping. Sleeping can be quite some energy, So when you wake up in the morning, before you get all worked up, just take a deep breath. Stay there in bed for a couple of minutes. Breathe in and out very well. And just release every negativity that may have happened. No matter how yesterday turned out, just release it and let it go. Embrace the newness of a new day. And just breathe in and out. You're not thinking about anything. You're not worrying about what's going to happen. You're just resting in the moment. Mindfulness, very important. So that's number 2. After I do that, then I say a prayer. I say a prayer for Nigeria, which is my country. I say a prayer for the world. I say a prayer for my family, friends. I say a prayer for my work colleagues. I say a prayer based on whatever I've heard in the news around the world. And then ask God for guidance and protection and wisdom and energy for the rest of the day. Number 4 is I think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. It's very easy to go through life without reminiscing on what you're grateful for. Social media makes it very difficult these days because we're constantly checking up what other people have that we don't have, that we tend to forget what God has given to us. So number 4, before I leave my bed, I kind of ask myself, what are 3 things that I'm grateful for? In all the chaos that is going on around me, what are 3 things that I'm grateful for? And I force myself to find them. Lord, I'm grateful for this. Lord, I'm grateful for that. Lord, I'm grateful for that. After I do that, the 5th thing I do is to ask myself, what are the 3 things that need to get done today? So before I step out of bed, what are the 3 things on my list that must get done today? And it could be something personal, it could be something professional, it could be related to my business. It may be that, I want to get rid of procrastination today. It may be I need to call that supplier that I've been procrastinating about all through. It may be that I need to be at a PTA meeting, go to my kids' school for something. It may be that I will pass by the hairdresser and get my hair done. Whatever it is, I ask myself, in the midst of all the things I will have to do, what are 3 things that must get done? When I'm done with that, I get up and I go. So think about it and say, of all these 5 things, What do you have to practice, or which of them do you have to practice more of? Is it about thanking God when you wake up in the morning? Is it about spending some time to relax and just be mindful of your environment and of your breathing and of the fact that you are alive? Is it in spending time to pray and to study God's Word? Is it in thinking through 3 things that you're grateful for in all the chaos going on in your life? And the 5th thing, is it about prioritizing what are the 3 things that must get done, either on a personal level or on a career level? If you loved this, tell me in the chat box. Let's know what's going on with you. And I wish you a fabulous, unstoppable day.